As we journey through life, we form countless connections. Friends, family, and acquaintances shape our world, filling our days with joy, laughter, and companionship. But as we grow older, something begins to shift. The bonds that once seemed unbreakable start to fade, and the world around us changes. Many find themselves alone in their later years, wondering why friendships dissolve and whether loneliness is inevitable. But what if I told you that true peace lies not in holding on, but in letting go? That after a certain age, friendship is no longer necessary, not because it is unimportant, but because something greater awaits. This is the wisdom of the Buddha, the path to inner peace. The Buddha taught that attachment is the root of suffering. We cling to relationships, identities, and expectations, believing they define us. But everything in life is impermanent. The friendships we treasure, the people we hold dear, and even our own selves, everything is in a constant state of change. This realization is not meant to bring sadness, but freedom. Many fear solitude in their later years. They wonder, what if I have no one left? But Buddhism teaches us that true fulfillment does not come from others, it comes from within. The purpose of life is not to collect friendships, but to cultivate wisdom. The closer we move toward the truth, the less we seek external validation. After 70, the goal is no longer to maintain social circles, but to find serenity in being alone. A young seeker once asked a wise monk, "Master, why do so many friendships fade as we grow older?" The monk smiled and replied, "Imagine holding a handful of sand. If you grasp it tightly, it slips through your fingers. But if you open your palm and let the wind take it, there is no struggle, only peace." Friendships, like sand, are not meant to be held forever. They serve their purpose, then they drift away. Letting go does not mean we stop loving or caring. It means we understand that life moves forward and we move with it. The Buddha himself walked away from a life of luxury, from friends and family, not because he did not love them, but because he sought something deeper, enlightenment. And in that journey, he found that peace is not in company, but in understanding. So what should one do after 70? Should we abandon friendships, withdraw from the world, and live in isolation? No. Instead, we should embrace the joy of solitude. We should use this time to reflect, to meditate, and to free ourselves from attachments. This is the golden phase of life, not a time of loss, but a time of awakening. True friends may come and go, but the one companion who never leaves is your own mind. Train it, nourish it, and find peace within it. When you no longer seek friendships to fill a void, you realize that you were never truly alone. You were always whole. The Buddha spoke of the three marks of existence: impermanence, suffering, and non-self. Understanding these truths allows us to detach from worldly concerns and embrace the deeper reality of life. When we stop resisting change, we find that everything unfolds as it should. In a village long ago, there was an old potter who created the most beautiful clay pots. One day, his favorite pot slipped from his hands and shattered. The villagers expected him to mourn, but he simply smiled and said, "This pot was already broken the day I made it." He understood that everything that comes into existence will eventually fade away. This is the way of all things. Why should we grieve what is natural? If we spend our final years chasing after friendships, Seeking validation or fearing solitude, we miss the greatest opportunity life gives us, the chance to know ourselves deeply. In silence, in stillness, we come face to face with our true nature. This is where real peace is found. Do not fear the loss of friendships. Do not resist the passing of time. Instead, welcome the gift of solitude, for it is here that the deepest truths are revealed. In the end, we are not defined by the number of friends we have, but by the peace we carry within us. May you walk this path with wisdom. May you find peace in letting go. And may you always remember, everything you seek is already within you.